There's no shortage of OEM manufacturers beefing up their own cars and trucks. I mean, do you really think all these engineers just want everything to look good, get good gas mileage, and be safe? No. Well, sorta though. So they need to make those cars so that they have money to do cool things on the side. So for example, with Ford, you've got the SVT group. Ram has its SRT crew. Chevy has Chevrolet Performance, which doesn't really have a cool name. BMW has its M division, Mercedes has AMG, and the list goes on and on. I mean, Porsche pretty much developed the Cayenne and Macan to sell to doctors' wives just so that they could fund the radically cool 911 variants that actually lose the company money. But in the truck world, there is one group that stands out among the rest when it comes to their cult-like following. I'm Fuller from Custom Offsets, and today we're jumping into the driver's seat to find out what's the hype with TRD. So, if you don't already know, TRD stands for Toyota Racing Development, and its history goes back way further than just the TRD Tacomas, Tundras, and 4Runners. Now, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on it, but basically TRD used to be called Tosco, and it was born for car racing, and they won a number of races in the 50s and 60s and helped develop some really cool cars like the 2000 GT that kind of looks like it wants to be a Ferrari, and you've probably never even heard of it. It wasn't until 1979 that TRD USA was founded and the name officially switched. Throughout the 80s and into the early 90s, TRD was building some pretty insane rallycross cars and dominated the WRC Safari Rally. The 90s is also when TRD put its eyes on off-road and started winning championships in nearly every category. We're talking about wins at Pikes Peak, the Baja 500, the Baja 1000, and from 97 to 2007, Tacoma's won 7 consecutive Pro Light Manufacturers titles and driver championships. In 1997, as more and more drivers became aware of TRD's racing efforts, particularly in regard to off-road racing, Toyota decided to create a vehicle that customers could buy from Toyota dealers that was already outfitted with TRD parts. This was the optional TRD off-road package. Fast forward to 2008, and you could even find special edition TRDs equipped with a factory supercharger. It's basically a special edition of a special edition. The 2008 Stage 3 Stewart Signature Series Tundra had a whopping 500 horsepower and 550 foot-pounds of torque, plus Alcoa wheels, BFG tires, 2-inch Bilstein leveling struts up front, as well as Hella Performance lights, all from the factory. Most recently, Toyota has started offering the TRD Pro Series Tundra, Tacoma, and 4Runner. These are the most adventurous TRD models offered. You get an amazing mix of TRD engineering and head-turning style, all in a turnkey model that you can drive right off the lot and straight to the desert or forest or wherever really, because they genuinely are very capable trucks. Even the Widow TRD Pro 4Runner.
You can climb up your Widow ladder to the top of your roof. Your TRD Pro.
So, what makes these TRD trucks so desirable? Well, in the Tacoma, for example, there's a few different TRD trims. You get the TRD Sport, the TRD Off-Road, and the
TRD Pro.
TRD Pro. Now, the TRD Off-Road is my personal favorite because it has the rear locking diff, terrain select, and crawl control, all for the same MSRP price as the TRD Sport. Now, obviously, I would choose the TRD Pro if money wasn't an object, because then you get a lot of cool factory options like Rigid Industries fog lights, you get smoked out headlight housings, you get the awesome TRD Pro grill, it's like the vintage Toyota one, and you get aluminum skid plates. You also get some better looking wheels on the TRD Pro, but like usual, that's something that I would just pop off and replace anyway. There are so many good-looking options for any of the TRD trucks, really. Venom Rex, Method, 1552, some of the new fuel lineups, Centerline has some awesome off-road stuff, and as far as tires go, I'm pretty sure every Toyota guy I know either runs the Falcon Wildpeak A23W or the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrax. Aside from all the cool features, and what makes TRD so popular is the heritage of Toyota making reliable trucks for over 50 years. Plus, we can't forget about the equally capable Land Cruiser products. So these new trucks have Bilstein shocks from factory, electronic blocking rear differentials, different terrain management, crawl control, which is like cruise control for the off-road world, and a bunch of other factory upgrades. You can order TRD wheels, TRD intakes, TRD exhaust, TRD sway bars, springs, and the list really goes on and on. I mean, there are TRD quick shifters, special TRD clutches, TRD brakes. Pretty much any part that you might want to replace or upgrade, there's a TRD version of it. Granted, there isn't a true TRD lift kit, so you'll still need us for that, but even then, just throwing on some Icon suspension or something is going to give you a very capable off-road rig. So, what do you think? Do the TRD packages justify their higher price tag? Let us know in the comments down below. Peace.